Hello everybody, and welcome to the Rhode Island School of Design, also known as RISD. This institution is probably one of the most highly selective art schools in the country. It also sits right adjacent to Brown University, so it makes it a perfect partnership for some of the most unique programs that we'll talk about soon. So RISD is located in Providence, Rhode Island, the capital of Rhode Island, and a little town that is really a city, so smaller than, of course, Boston and New York, but right in between both of them. So it is definitely walkable, even though RISD sits on a really steep hill known as College Hill. So you'll definitely get some exercise if you go to RISD. Anyway, RISD is a little different than some of the other colleges and even art schools in the country. So just to, learn a little bit about it, for an art school, it's on the larger side, about 2,000 students. For, maybe a more, for a state school or even some private institutions, more on the small side. So you can still apply to RISD through the Common App, but they do have a required portfolio section. And they really look at the portfolio very intently. So they really focus on, when you're applying to the school, on basically 15 to 20 pieces. So they accept up to 20, and I think the minimum is 12. And even if you're self-taught and never have taken a school class in art, it's okay, because they'll evaluate you fairly and accordingly. So one of the other things that is unique about RISD, especially for an art school, is that they do have a couple of different components. So first of all, even if you think you know what your major might be, they have you take, your first year is really foundational. So they have you take specific courses in what is called, I want to make sure that I get it right, experimental and foundational studies, otherwise known as EFS. And there you take your studio classes in drawing, design, and spatial dynamics. You cannot go in with a declared major, although you can choose an attended major on the application. A third of your coursework is going to be, however, in the liberal arts. So there is, an academic component to that. And there are 3 departments there. The first one is the History, Philosophy, and Social Sciences, which is also called HPSS. The other one is Literary Arts and Studio, LAS. And the last one is Theory of History of Art and Design, also known as THAD, which is very cute. So they have a very robust career center here. So a lot of times I'll have parents, tell me with trepidation that they really don't want their artistic student to even consider an arts program. But the truth is that there's so many different and unique opportunities for artistic students. And the Career Center at RISD, students can use it for years, even after they graduate. And there are job boards, there's entrepreneurship classes, how to make a contract, how to do interviews, how to even sell pieces on your own, and how to apply within arts departments. All of that is key. So kind of like its nearby school, Brown, it is a very highly selective program here. So 13% acceptance rate, right? That is obviously very low. So they're looking, obviously we talked about the portfolio, but they're also looking at academics to make sure that you can make it in this rigorous situation. So let's see what else. There's 16 majors in fine arts and designs. Students can also have an interdisciplinary arts program and can even have kind of like a minor type of program. So once you finish your first year, you can choose your major. And a lot of students that think they go in with one actually end up choosing another. So it's really good that they allow students to really explore the different aspects of what this really expansive College of Art and Design has to offer. So The last thing I want to talk about is the special partnership with Brown University. So there are two real things that I want to focus on. The first one is the fact that there is a dual degree with Brown University. How does that work? So it is a super selective program. Less than 5% of students that apply get in. You have to be accepted both to RISD and to Brown separately, and then you indicate if you want to be part of that program. The cohort, only 12 to 20 students per year, right? So, but if you want to take classes at Brown, RISD makes it really easy for you. You could take as many classes as you want over there. Oh, by the way, that dual degree is a 5-year program, but you can take as many classes as you want to at Brown, or as few as you want to. So they're really right next to each other, except RISD is based on the hill. It comes all the way down to the river, which you can see right behind me. Beautiful river, right? And there's so many events that happen right here on the river. So if you love art and you think that a career in art is right for you, RISD could be the best place for you to study. So to learn more about RISD, contact Custom College Consulting and I'll tell you all about it. Take care for now.